The Flint City Council in violation of the city charter after failing to fill the 3rd Ward seat for the 3rd time. They last met on Tuesday, the day of the deadline, but despite starting with enough members, one left, breaking quorum for the 2nd meeting in a row. With the council now in violation, TV5's Zane Omer spoke with the city attorney and the mayor to find out what happens next. Zane.
They tell me it's hard to say what comes next, but they are looking at a few options.
This is a completely unprecedented situation. To my knowledge, it's never occurred in the history of the city of Flint.
Flint navigating new and uncertain territory after city council violates the city charter.
When a vacancy occurs in one of the council seats, the city council must, it says shall, so that means they must appoint a replacement within 30 days of when that vacancy occurs. That has not occurred yet.
City council failing to fill the late 3rd Ward Councilman Quincy Murphy's seat on October 29th, 30 days after his death. Now, according to the city's acting attorney, there are more questions than answers about what happens next.
What are the repercussions of a city charter violation? We are taking a look closely at what city charter has to say, as well as what state statute says on that.
This is the 2nd time this year Flint City Council has violated city charter. The first violation happened in June when council failed to pass a city budget by the deadline.
It was a difference there because they were meeting and deliberating, right? And so they were trying to get to a final end, a final result in those situations. They're failing to deliberate at all because you have 4 members of council refusing to come to work and to do their job.
The 3 attempts to appoint someone to the 3rd Ward seat have all ended early. The first after a fight, the last 2 because not enough council members were at the meeting, citing safety concerns. But Flint Mayor Sheldon Neely doesn't agree with their reasons.
If they can't come to a conclusion, just vote it up or vote it down. Say yes or say no. They have the duty and responsibility to the residents of the great city of Flint to be able to do so. These artificial excuses that they're making, we know it's gamesmanship, and the people deserve so much better.
Neely says the city is now looking to a higher authority, such as the state of Michigan and possibly the Home Rule Act, which allows cities to revise or amend their charters.
I know those who were on that charter review commission didn't think something like this would ever occur, nor did anyone else think something like this would occur. It's my hope, though, that we can come together as a council and appoint someone, because what happens once we appoint someone is we can then set an election so that residents' voices can be heard.
We were initially told on Tuesday after the city council meeting that the city's ethics and accountability board would be holding a meeting to address this violation. However, a representative with the mayor's office now tells us that meeting has been postponed because the board will not be able to reach quorum. That date has not been rescheduled, but of course we'll continue to keep you posted. Reporting in Flint, Zane Omer, WNEM TV 5.